We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Bears. The Bears aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Angel Vargas will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's another 1-2. Ground ball right side. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder of the fourth, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gordon, a 36-year-old veteran, is in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's down.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Popped him up. Brummett is there, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Mike Montgomery gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brummett
tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready now, Randy Wiggins. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Willie.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And in strides the familiar waddle of hops, Willie Stargell. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Wiggins is off at first with 2 away. That's inside. 2-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. .30. Here it is. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Murray, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it is. The bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here. They strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping in now, Terry Mooney. He swings and grounds it to short. Speared on the dive. It's in time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Second inning set to go. In is Jorge Soler. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That is it. The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Dozier, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Hunter Dozier is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Salvador Perez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. It remains 1-0. So here's Trey Mancini. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Trey Mancini.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Ripped down the line. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So now to the plate, Brian Brummett breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Wiggins. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Here's a drive out to left center field. Mancini rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
And these guys are showing some consistency in their early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
To the plate now, Christian Brummett, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
So striding forward now, Chris Wiggins. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Brummett is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 66.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Brett Phillips. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Kansas City. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, Randy Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Willie Stargell waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Now batting, first baseman, Willie Stargell.
At the plate, Willie Stargell. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. That evens it up 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
The count is 1-2.
A runner at second, nobody out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Murray.
Now at the plate, Christian Murray. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0. That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now back.
Into the box now,
Not
Terry
shortstop.
Mooney.
Terry.
As he'll take a look at the pitch
Mooney.
too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he misses again, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield brings it in, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Mancini is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 4.
And now pitch on the way.
Gordon.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
So he got him swinging. Alex Gordon goes quietly leading off the 4th.
Merrifield.
In now, Whit Merrifield. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Nope. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here for Whit Merrifield. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The right fielder, number 12.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
So coming to the plate, Hunter Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. To short. Fielded cleanly. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. The Royals get 1 back on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Bears lead this one 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Brian Brummett.
The catcher.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's missed out.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tyler Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
That play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Christian Brummett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Popped him up. Mondesi over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Chris Wiggins. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 2-1 home. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Standing in, Salvador Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Perez, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a 9-year major league vet. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Franco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Pitch is popped up. Stargell has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping up now, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Brett Phillips will bat next, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here's the center fielder. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Eric Skoglund will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 53, Eric Skoglund.
Ready for another chance, Chris Wiggins.
For Dallas, the left fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Wiggins.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Willie Stargell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Stargell begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Murray.
Ready to take his hacks again, Christian Murray, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Grounded back up the middle. Toss behind the back. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Into the box, Alex Gordon. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been the tactic.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
With Merrifield.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wiggins camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the stretch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That's inside.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Terry Mooney. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Terry
First offering on its
Mooney.
way.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
So stepping in, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. That's wide, 2-0. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Brian Brummett is on deck. There's ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding into the box, Brian Brummett. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
At the plate now, Tyler Wiggins. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
First and second now, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Now in the box, Hunter Dozier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Dozier.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
This is lifted out to left. Wiggins has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Now batting, Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fouled off. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Digging in.
Leading off for Dallas, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gordon is under this one. 1 down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in now, Randy Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The first baseman.
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Jesse Hahn takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. So now to the plate, Willie Stargell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0 the count. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Oh, and this deflects right off him.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Gary Mooney.
To the plate now, Terry Mooney, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Hahn has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
This is line to left, and Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's the pitch. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
At the plate, Brett Phillips. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. A little roller toward the hole. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now. Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Mancini.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So striding in, Brian Brummett. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins. Hahn gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Whit Merrifield will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jorge Soler is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Hunter Dozier digging in now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Kansas City, good night.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Bears jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Angel Vargas earns his 5th winner of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Mike Montgomery was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Bears allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-1. It was their 7th straight victory. The Bronx Bombers picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Tigers 10-8. The Cleveland Indians combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-2. Randall Grichuk had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 15-11. Justin Upton swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 4-2. Kyle Gibson earned the 3rd W of his season as Texas got the victory over Oakland 4-1. Jorge Alfaro was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading Miami past the Mets 7-0. Brian Reynolds had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 5-4. Mike Moustakas grabbed 3 base knocks, leading the Reds past the Braves 3-1. The Nationals amassed 14 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-5. Christian Walker was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading Arizona over Houston 6-2. The Colorado Rockies put up 16 hits on the day as they dismantled the White